Hello everyone and welcome to AC Gaming. And here we are. This is the game final, guys. We are in Svirfneblin encampment. You've seen it before. We just rested there. Before we will go to our final of the game, we need to do some preparations. First of all, I didn't record it. I've been at Conlans and been in Kaltagar, and obviously that's what we have after selling everything what we don't need. So look, we only have few items in the bag of holding compared to what we used to have, yeah? All the best items we found in the game we got equipped. Our paladin got sword +3 with some abilities. Dwarf got X +4. So thief, I decided to give him eventually this bow. Yep, +4 Thaco and +3 to missile damage, but speed factor 6. So no 3 attacks per round, but we'll see. Well, obviously Druid got bullets +2, same as our cleric mage. Bard got, let's do this, so to make sure we wouldn't use any normal, because +2 is probably minimum what will hit our main enemy. Let's put it this way. Yeah, so before we do something,
I will prove myself worthy of your faith.
Let's do the
What is it?
necessary purchases. So what do I mean by that? First of all, we got charismatic
As you
spell
wish.
and speak to these gentlemen. Aha, beetle shells, yeah. Yeah, we lost 5,000 gold. Rhino beetle shell. In 3 days, seriously. Ah, shield. Yeah, so very important thing to buy. First of all, we buy this, we buy that. Potion of strength goes to the dwarf. Healing potions to paladin, and 2 potions of constitution go to her. And these 2 are very important to buy. 1 and 2 spirit essence. So what it does?
I'm listening.
What it does? 25 hit points. It heals. That's what it does. But we will leave it here. Yep. Because the final battle will be extremely difficult. Okay, 3 days. Oh god. Well, I mean,
Do you need something?
we're not rushing anywhere, but
Consider it done.
I probably wouldn't. Yeah. Second thing, what I want to do is speak to him and see what we can buy. Do I need to get that? Potion of agility, some darts, pretty good darts for a druid. Dart +1, let it be. Once again, strength potion 2 we give to the dwarf. 4 potions of agility and 2 oils of speed we put to our bag, so we got only few items left. I think dwarf also will have these gauntlets because he doesn't have any other. Mystery of the Dead. Ah, dwarf can't use it. Really? What about paladin? Paladin can. 13,500 it costs. Immunity to Finger of Death and Power Word Kill. Armor class +4 and an extra +1 missile attacks. We got just shield +4. Yeah, that one is better. Definitely, and that's all he got left. Okay. Okay. Let's equip that. Yeah, no difference, but as I said, the difference is immunity to Finger of Death and Power Word Kill. And dwarf can have this one. Yeah, but +5 versus missile. How many enemy archers we will have? Till the end of this game we wouldn't have any. But in Heart of Winter we will, I think. Can't remember, it's been decades since I played Heart of Winter, but... does nothing to him? No. It does nothing. Ooh, but it does to her. Okay then. Okay, that's fine. I guess. This shield will go to... Yeah. Okay then. For now. We'll keep that one. That's it.
Yes, I shall
Tell me,
lead
not
us
a
to
problem.
victory. At your command, aye.
I believe final preparations are done. Nim, isn't it dangerous being an Underdark merchant? For many it is, however I have been in this trade for over 400 years. Don't forget he is a drow elf. Where have you been? Wait, what are you getting at? Yeah, he is not a nice guy. Well, right, we wouldn't do that. We'll leave him.
Aye.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna pause the recording, rest for 3 days, and then take that shield and see if it's worth it. Yeah? I'm not stopping the video, so just a sec. Yes, we just finally received the shield, and let's see what it does. Is it worth it? 5,000. Armor class +1. Seriously? Uh-huh. It's very light, but it's equivalent to tower shield. No, it's not worth 5,000. To be very honest. But I already saved many times after that, so... Okay, let's leave it. Doesn't matter. We still got 100,000.
I shall see to it.
Okay, now I believe it is time. It is time to go for our final battle.
Duty calls.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look and let me show you what it will be like. Excited? Me too. Very excited because it's time to... It is time to finish it. Yep. And we go all the way. Let's check with this bloke first. Gem cutter. Maybe after killing all these.
I shall see to it.
Marketh dead, I killed him. Justice has finally been served. Thank you for your help. I will remember you for the rest of my days. Nothing. No experience, nothing.
I am on it.
Ah, yeah. Have to go around. But that is all. Something is not right. Yeah, it is. Why it's only 5 when it's supposed to be 6, like? Come on. Infinity Engine. And it's an old game as well. Yeah, to the Fallen Temple it is. That way? Ah, no. That way.
You can count on me.
Right, we don't need healing anything. We do not. We can talk to them and... Okay, 6 badges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Yeah. Quick save. I would actually save game like that. Where is my AC gaming? Yep. Yep. What we do now?
Yes?
We summon... We'd better summon some creatures. Oh, Orogs. Friendly ones. That's strange. That will do.
I stand ready. It shall be done.
Greetings, child of Ilmater. How are you today?
Revered brother Pocquelin. Drop the act, Pocquelin. I'm sick of all these charades. I've been hacking through enemies for days, weeks, just to get out of these damn mountains. Ah no, that's I'm doing okay,
I
I
am
guess.
pleased to hear it. So many young people today suffer needlessly. They live through a dull pain, sublimely drifting under the waves, never understanding the ecstasy that awaits them if they open their hearts to Ilmater.
You are not fooling me, Poquelin. I just came from the temple of Ilmater below. I don't think that Ilmater would be pleased with how you've chosen to worship him.
I suppose you're right. The whole mockery of suffering thing only amuses one for so long. It seems that my campaign here has run its course. It was time to move on in any event.
Cut to the point, Poquelin.
After centuries of Ixanamai's laboriously worded speeches and delusions of grandeur, it is a welcome change to hear such succinct threats from an enemy. Thank you for disposing of her, by the way. Her speeches were quite tiresome, and she suffered her defeats so poorly.
What are you up to, Poquelin? Why the spine of the world?
The only thing really standing in the way of my conquering this territory was Ixanamai. When you killed her, you removed the largest obstacle in my campaign. As you probably already know, my arrival in this world was a result of conflict with my ancient adversary. I was exiled from my home plane when my vendetta with Ixanamai got, as my superiors said, out. As soon as I arrived in this world, I knew that Ixanamai would follow. After all, what's a few thousand years and a billion miles between old friends?
Yeah, sorry, I missed that bit. Out of my control, yeah.
I sought out a base of operations from which I could start a military force. In the process of doing so, I heard something calling to me from a distant glacier. It was this. Grenshiniban.
Oh, Papa.
It's an artifact so old that it makes me seem young. A crystal shard with magical powers of such magnitude that Kaldahar's Heartstone gem looks like a child's toy.
Grenshiniban. You can go to Dungeons and Dragons Encyclopedia and see what it does. Or read the books of Robert Salvatore, the Dark Elf. There it's mentioned a lot.
Just having it in my possession caused the monstrous creatures of this land to leave their ancient homes and seek me out. Its other powers are too numerous to mention. Despite the fact that the shard has a somewhat overbearing personality, our plans seem to coincide. As for my lieutenants, they were easy enough to find. All of them were eager to join my cause, except for poor naive Brother Padium.
The priest of Ilmater in previous videos who was hypnotized. We got his final badge from him in their fallen temple.
The guise of an Ilmaterian revered brother was perfect for traveling and gathering information in Icewind Dale. The form was easy enough to assume. The information inside of Padium's head allowed me to flesh out the role.
Lovely.
Everything was going well until that annoying Arendelle and your good friend, the late Rothgar, decided to investigate Ixanamai's poorly veiled activities in Dragon's Eye. If that idiot had been a little more clandestine in her business, no one would have suspected. To stall Ixanamai and seal off Icewind Dale, I used Grenshiniban to freeze the passes, but not quickly enough to prevent Rothgar's band from starting their expedition. I had Craig Frostbeard and his giants cause the avalanche that crushed Rothgar, Acalia, and those other fools.
Apart from our party.
After that, I didn't really care what you were doing until you seized the Heartstone gem from Exonomai. I thought that Arendelle would be the only person capable of using it. When I killed him, I thought the threat was ended. I certainly didn't expect you to take the gem to Laryl in the Severed Hand. Very clever. Unfortunately, your actions since that event have been inconsequential.
Really?
During your extended bloody trek through Upper Dawns, Worm's Tooth and Lower Dawns, I was building up forces elsewhere, outside of East Haven to be specific.
Oh, wow.
So you see, the destruction of my forces here simply prevents me from having reserve troops during my conquest of the Dale. It's a good thing you can't see East Haven now. It would probably break you to see how easy it is to crush houses and cause temples to explode. Everything you've done is pointless.
We shall see about that.
I am the beginning and the end of this story. I, and only I, will determine how it plays out. Goodbye.
So be it. The battle begins.
You want something?
At your command. My sword is yours.
What is it?
I'm here. Yes.
No. Ooh. Bronze Sentry. They're powerful.
Yeah, I'm here.
Aye. Do
We don't attack anyone else. Just him. Only him. And you see, first level magic missile does miracles. Uh-oh. No. We ignore anyone. Fucking mad. Look. Animals. Cats. Chickens next to him.
I'm here. Give the word.
Right. No magic missiles.
Do you need something?
Magic missiles. Yeah, see?
Imperial. Yeah.
Tell me.
You want me?
Yeah, our job is to make sure we hit him.
Huh?
Now we're in a bit of a trouble.
Sounds good.
Ready and willing.
Oh no. Right. Okay. I'm gonna pause. And I'm gonna carry on without after the dialogue. Okay, so what happened? I had to pause, go through it again. This time I'm buffed. I forgot to buff completely, but that's not the main point. We keep our dwarf. Yep.
Okay, so what do you want?
So they will focus on
Ready and willing. Yes.
on him. Because all we need to do is to eliminate Poquelin.
Yes?
The rest is completely unimportant. Trust me.
Give the word.
Trust me. Yep, he went there.
Huh?
What do you want?
Ready.
Where is the paladin?
Stand ready.
Yeah, so basically he will now...
My sword is yours. I am on it.
Yeah, almost. Come on. Come on. That's it.
In the heat of the battle, the twisted priest of Ilmater stumbled, gripping his chest as if mortally stricken. A faint glow began to emanate from the crystal that hung round his neck. Suddenly, the entire cave was engulfed in an explosion of blinding light. When the light finally died, the party discovered that they were no longer within the dark passages of Dorn's Deep. As they struggled to regain their bearings, they realized that they had been returned to the town of Easthaven. But this was not the sleepy fishing village they had left so long ago. Enchantment had fallen over the town, encasing what remained of the shattered homes and buildings in a prison of solid ice. At the center of the destruction, upon the very spot where the Temple of Tempus once stood, rose a massive tower of crystal.
Yep. And here we are. Back in Easthaven. As we once started this game. We are in front of the crystal tower that used to be the Temple of Temples. With quick save. Welcome to game final, guys. That battle wasn't the end. The end is in front of us. Look what they've done to the Easthaven. Cyclops.
Taste of this.
2 pieces. 4,000 for one.
Aye, you can count on me.
Interesting how they... No, it doesn't mean Cyclops 2 pieces. It means critical hit. It can be anything.
Let's
Stand
go
and deliver.
We are a little bit powerful, don't you think? Winter Cradle Tavern. You remember my first videos in the Easthaven. If you don't, then I recommend you to watch the whole walkthrough from the beginning. It will be interesting. That used to be Pomab's Emporium.
Let them meet our best!
Time to trim this one down to size.
No, don't think these Cyclops are very weak. They're super powerful.
It shall be done.
It's just we are too strong. Yep. That used to be a hotel. Inn. Dineshire Lake. Let us explore.
To arms!
Yep.
Time to trim this one down to size.
Crystal Tower. How to enter it, we don't know. So Pocquelin is within. Hrothgar's used to be house. Let's go inside there. Is it all the Cyclops? Don't know. Tower of Crystal Tirith.
I am on it.
Used to be Grisella's pub. This is the room And that's the table where all these 6 heroes of Kaldagar, would-be heroes of Kaldagar, was sitting. And there were some more people here. And Grisella stood behind the bar. Let's go downstairs. Oh! Ah! Old Jet R. Captainish, a man who wears woman's clothes.
Aye.
Hey, there, matey. We be done for all the Ganas. Yeah, he's very drunk. You can read and pause. I can't be asked to read that drunken speech. Yeah, so basically he's telling that people are being held in the on the other side of the bridge, people of East Haven. Everard was captured. Giants, yeah, we will check the rest of the East Haven for these giants. Okay, and yeah, you can read the journal entry. Chapter 6, yeah, it's still.
At your command, duty calls. I shall see to it.
Yep, this is the pub where the adventure started. In once peaceful fishing village of East Haven. And look what
Very well.
happened to it now. I think that's it. Ah, no.
Ready or not,
Here I come!
Cyclop. Yeah. Ooh. Jonan. You remember Jonan? If you watched my walkthrough from the very beginning. Let's speak to him.
My sword, I shall see to it.
Yeah. That's how it looks now. You! Thank the gods you've returned. I don't know what's happened, but the giants came out of nowhere and the ice, it just rose from the earth. And the villagers, the giants, herded them and calm down, Jonan. Where were the villagers taken? They took them to a camp. They tore timbers out of the buildings and used them as a stockade in the southeast corner of town on the island. I don't know if they're okay. I'll see what I can do. I think I may have to deal with that tower first. You have to free the villagers. Everard is amongst them, and he may know of way into the tower. I saw the giants drag him into the tower, then return him to the camp. I don't even know if he was breathing. I'll seek him out. Then you should seek safety. Now there is nothing more you can do here. There is one thing I can do. That blade you brought me. Remember, guys, first video's quest? That woman who was singing in his dreams so long ago. It's healed. I simply fell asleep with it on the table beside me one night, and in the dream it melted together again. When I awoke, it was restored. I want you to use it. Use it to defend East Haven from those monsters. I will, Jonan. Thank you. Please be careful. That tower, there is something evil within it. Oh yes, he is not lying. I can feel the hate from here. It's like waves streaming off the tower. I'll watch myself. Take care, Jonan. Yeah. Fighter Thief and our Grond Iron Fist Berserker is level up. And we have a blade! Restored Blade of Iconen. +5. And this is Longsword. Guys, why do you think I took Longsword as a for a paladin as a or bastard sword? I didn't remember. I didn't want to tell you for the whole game. But I took this skill on knowing that this blade will be restored and given back to me. Yep, you can read this paragraph in pause. And this. Maximum hit point, equipped ability, maximum hit points +5 within a dragon's flight distance of Lag Dinasher. Basically here, in this final part of the game. So fire resistance +25%, cold as well. Thaco +1, +5, only within a dragon's flight distance of Lag Dinasher. Dragon's flight distance. Dragons fly far, you know. Anyway, +5 in this final moment of the game, as long as you are proficient with long swords. And of course, we are equipping it. Thaco -3, below 0. Yep. Okay, this sword, bag of holding, so we don't need that anymore. We can leave them as souvenirs if we want to. But yeah, now we have a proper blade. Okay, let's level up then. Before, right, proficiency slots. Yeah, I knew it will be. Access Grand Mastery will take a Warhammer. Because Sword and Shield we can't, so we'll start improving Warhammers. Yeah, Warhammers are powerful as well in this game, so done. And his fighter's side, yeah? Tackle reduced. Nice one. Okay, the last thing before we'll go to the tower, we'll need to speak to Everard. Squirrel. There's nothing to say to you. Yeah, let's get to the bridge. Looks like all Cyclops outside the tower are dead. Ah, one more.
Time to trim this one down to size.
Those one-eyed brutes.
At your command.
Yep, where is Everard? Yeah. Yeah, it's Oil of Speed finished. In fact, finished. Damien. I'm scared. Please don't let the big monsters eat me. Don't worry, you're... Promise. Okay, he's the one we need to speak.
You have returned to East Haven. I pray you are not too late.
Everard, are you alright?
Yes. I was brought into the tower by the giants. They sought to break me, force me to break the glyphs.
Glyphs to what?
Jared's stone. It is a portal to the hells. If they open it, then we are all damned. Pokelin, his armies will number all the souls of hell. Faerun will be destroyed.
Remember the first introduction video to the game? Rings the bell? Everard, I need to get into the tower.
Let me show you the sign. The ice gives way beneath a symbol. Crossed hands, blood upon the wrists. With it, you should be able to open the tower. I will follow later, if I can.
Very well. I will head to the tower then. Yep. 28,000. You can read journal entry in pause. Busters, they've been torturing him. But him and Arundel and all the people who suffered will be avenged. That's why we are here. Now we can enter. Okay, guys. The most interesting thing will be in the next video. The final battle is ahead of us. Stay on the channel. It will be very interesting. We know that Poquelin is behind all this. And we are after him. You've seen him. So that battle you thought is last was not the last. The last battle is few steps away from us. Quite worrying and very interesting. See you in the next video. And God bless these 6 heroes. Goodbye.